Hello, grade 10 students. In this video, we'll continue about the hormonal communication about the endocrine system, part 2. In part 1, we discovered that we have two types of communication. The first type is said to be the nervous communication, where the communication is very fast, it occurs in milliseconds, whereas the second type is the hormonal communication, it occurs through hormones, and it's very slow compared to that of the nervous communication. We identified the gland, which is an organ that synthesizes or produces or releases certain chemical substances. These substances, they have specific target organs to work on. We said that we have three types of glands. We have the endocrine glands. They are the gland that secretes hormones directly into the blood. Thyroid gland secretes thyroxine into the blood, while pancreas secretes insulin into the blood. The second type of glands is the exocrine glands. Exocrine glands, they secrete substances through special ducts. For example, salivary glands, they secrete saliva where? Into the mouth. For example, pancreas secretes pancreatic juice where? Into the small intestine. So here, as you notice, pancreas is involved in the both type of the gland. It secretes insulin into the blood and also secretes pancreatic juice into the small intestine. So it has both function, endocrine and exocrine. So it's an example of the mixed gland, which is the third type. Mixed gland is the gland that have both exocrine and endocrine functions. We started about the types of the glands or the different glands that we have. We talk about the pituitary gland. We said that it's located at the base of the brain below the hypothalamus. It secretes two hormones, the TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, and the HGH, the human growth hormone. We said that the function of the thyroid stimulating hormone is to stimulate the thyroid glands to secrete the hormone thyroxine. So it works on the thyroid gland, which is the target organ. So from its name, thyroid stimulating hormone, it stimulates the thyroid gland to secrete its hormone thyroxine that works on the thyroid gland, whereas human growth hormone, HGH, it stimulates the growth and the development and the target organ throughout the whole body. Also, we identified the position of the pituitary gland. It's located below the hypothalamus. This is the position. Second gland, it's the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is found at the level of the neck. It secretes two hormones, or thyroxine in its two forms, T3 and T4. It influences the metabolic reaction. It has a role in the metabolism. It has an important role in the metabolism and it works throughout the body. This is the position of the thyroid gland at the level of the neck. Now we'll start in identifying other new glands. First of all, is the pancreas. Pancreas, we know that the pancreas secretes the hormone insulin that has a role in regulation in the level of the glycemia, and we know that pancreas secretes a pancreatic juice at the level of the small intestine, which is an exocrine function. So pancreas is located in the abdomen region under the stomach. It secretes two hormones. The first hormone, all of you know this, is called the insulin, while the second hormone is called the glucagon. So insulin, it has an important role. It decreases the level of glucose in blood. It decreases the level of sugar in the blood. So this one is secreted in the normal case whenever we have high level of glucose in the blood. The insulin is secreted where it regulates and decreases the level of the glucose back to its normal level. It has different target organs. It works at the level of the liver cell, the muscles, and the lipid cells, which are called the adipocytes. So insulin, it has an important role in decreasing the level of the glucose in blood. For example, we eat a food that's rich in sugar. This food that is rich in sugar increases the level of glucose, a level of sugar in the blood. So insulin is going to be secreted and it will decrease the level of glucose in blood. As I said, it works on the liver cells, the muscles, and the lipid cells, which are called the adipocytes. Whereas another hormone is called the glucagon. Glucagon, it has an important function. It increases the level of glucose in blood. So we have low level of glucose. Glucagon will lead to the increase in the level of glucose in blood. We have stored glucose. So this stored glucose is going to be secreted in the blood. It works on many different body organs. So here, insulin and the glucagon, they have opposite function. Whenever we have high level of glucose, insulin is going to be secreted. Low level of glucose, glucagon is going to be secreted. So these two hormones, they work in opposite ways or in opposite conditions, where insulin works or is secreted whenever we have high level, so it works to decrease the level of glucose back to the normal, while glucagon is secreted whenever we have low level of glucose, so it works to increase the level of glucose in blood. So the pancreas, as I said, is found in the abdomen region, below in the abdomen region below the stomach, and this is the pancreas. Now to other gland, adrenal glands. Adrenal glands, they are found on the top of the kidneys. They secrete a special hormone, adrenaline. This adrenaline has an important role. It regulates the ionic concentration and regulates the stress level, where it works throughout the whole body. So adrenaline, it has an important function. It regulates the ion concentration and stress throughout the body. This is the function of the adrenal gland that's found on the top of the kidneys. It secretes the hormone adrenaline, which regulates the ionic concentration and the stress level, which works throughout the whole body. So this is the adrenal gland. They are found on the top of kidneys. We have the right adrenal gland and the left adrenal glands. They are found on the top of the kidneys. Now let's move to the type of gland that's found specific in males. This gland is called the testicles. Testicles is located in the pelvic region. It's not located inside the body. It's found in the pelvic region, while it's located outside the abdominal cavity. It's located in the pelvic region and outside. The hormone that is secreted by the testicles is called testosterone. So you can divide it into testosterone. Testosterone, it is the male primary sexual hormone. This testosterone, it has an important role where it regulates the secondary sexual characteristics, like for example the growth of hair in the body. Let's say for example the sound of the man differs from the sound of the female due to the presence of this hormone testosterone. So it controls the secondary sexual characteristics, where the target organ is going to be throughout the whole body. For example, about these secondary sexual characteristics, the appearance of the bird for the male, it's not found in the female. So this is related to the hormone, or to the one of the functioning of the hormone, which is testosterone. Also related to the sound, also related to secondary sexual characteristics that are special for the male. So these are the testicles. They are found in the pelvic region, but they are found outside the body. They are found in a special sac. This is called the scrotum. So this is the sac that carries the testes outside the body and protect them. and keep a good temperature and proper temperature for the functioning of the testes and the production of the sperm cells. This is called the scrotum. So the scrotum is an important sac that helps in the protection of the testes, and it helps the regulation of the temperature for the testes. So this is called the scrotum. Here we move to the last gland. It's the ovaries. Ovaries, they are special for female, exclusive in females. This gland's ovaries, they are found in the pelvic region, but not to the outside. They are found inside the pelvic region, inside the cavity, and they secrete the hormone estrogen. This hormone estrogen has an important role. It controls the secondary sexual characteristics in the female, and it works throughout the body. This is estrogen. It's the sexual hormone in female sexual hormones. Also, we have another hormone which is called progesterone. So you have to know these two hormones for the female: estrogen and progesterone. They are the hormones secreted by the ovaries. Okay, guys, this is about the ovaries, and it's exclusive for females. The position is found. Here are the ovaries in the pelvic region, and here we have the uterus, which is the site of implantation of the embryo, and here is the cervix, okay, which is called the cervix. Is the beginning of the uterus. It's called in Arabic the Anq al-Rahm, and here we have the vagina, which is the female reproductive organ. So here the ovaries, they are the female glands. The glands in female is located in the pelvic region, and they have the hormone estrogen. This hormone estrogen regulates the secondary sexual characteristics. Thank you guys for watching this video. Bye bye.